Well, hello there, my tungsten-coated nano diamonds meant for a buzzsaw. How are you doing on this fine day? Today I'm here with... Oh, man, we don't need this bad boy. Get that out of there. I'm here with the beautiful...
Amanda.
And today we're going to be doing a...
Q&A.
Question and answer session. What is your favorite game of all time? Amanda, go. League of Legends?
Probably.
League of Legends.
But I had a really good time with Age of Empires when I was younger.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that was my game. My game was Age of Empires, man. I loved Age of Empires. 3. Only 3, though.
And I also really like Settlers of Catan, which is also a game. You did not specify what kind of game
that is true.
we're talking about.
That is true. Settlers of Catan has been a very fun one for us recently. I would have to go with probably... Back in the day, like, my most, like the game that I played the most was Super Smash Brothers for Nintendo 64. It was like my game that I like needed to play. I like needed my Super Smash Brothers fix. And I was always Samus. I used to be Kirby, by the way. Kirby was my go-to rock people thing. But like as I grew up, I realized rocking people doesn't always work.
No.
Right? Until the new Super Smash Brothers where they had Pikachu, where all you had to do was press down B and you couldn't be touched and you could electrocute everybody.
That was my sister
Cheater
always
move.
played that
Cheater
one.
move.
Cheater. Definitely cheater.
Alright, question number 2. Do you play other BTD players off video? Not really. Generally, if I don't have enough time to play people on top of making videos, so I kind of pick or choose. But every once in a while, I do try and basically get enough content to make a video out of it. So I'll record like 10 games trying to get enough content to make a video out of it. Sometimes I do that.
Cool.
Did you ever pretend to be ill just so you don't need to go to school?
I never really faked it when I was still like living with my family, but I did a couple times in college. Just decide I didn't feel like going to class, and I told the professors I was sick.
Really?
Yes.
I've never done it in college, but when I was a kid, I used to do it every once in a while.
Well, it's easier in college because like
They don't ask, they don't care.
no one's investigating you. Whereas when with your parents, you actually have to like be really convincing.
I don't think I ever sent, not once did I ever send an email to a professor saying I can't make it because I'm sick. Though I did have to say it once that my car broke down, my battery wouldn't start, and I'd tell them that, and I think they didn't believe me too, which makes it even worse because I wasn't that great of a student. Why did I start YouTube? Honestly, for fun. That was like my main goal, my main reason was just because I enjoyed it. I actually, right when I got the internet, for the first time, yes, got the internet for the first time, I got my own computer in my room upstairs. It was right around, I was like 17 years old. I know, very old. It's only been 5 years. Right, I know, kind of crazy. Right when I got my first computer, I got the internet, and I was looking on YouTube, and I'm like, there's no videos for this video game. So I started making videos for these random games like Pwong 2. Pwong 2 was my first video ever. And I loved it. I was like, I got the highest score in the world. Nobody else did this. And I was getting like 3 or 4 views on each video, and I'm like, I don't care, man. I gotta show the world this. So that's what I kept doing. And then I started on Bloons Star Defense 4 in particular. I was like, nobody's ever done Apocalypse videos. So I started doing a bunch of Apocalypse videos. And then people were like, wow, this guy's really good, and they liked my videos and everything. And eventually I started commentating, and people started to somehow like me, which at the time I was very surprised by, because I'm a very shy person. So when I first started talking, I was very, very shy, and I was like, hello, everybody. Today we're going to be doing Apocalypse. And I just didn't know what to say. Of course you don't. But yes, I did it for fun. I did it as a hobby. I always did it as a hobby for about like 3 years or so. And then I started making a little bit of money off of it. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to invest my time into YouTube because I enjoy doing it. And I get to make a living off of it. So that's why I do it now. Make a living off of it, but also it is a hobby that I enjoy doing, and I love it. And I love making people happy, so that's another good one.
Yay. I'll get the next. Oh, do you have suggestions on starting a YouTube channel?
Do it for fun. A lot of people, they do it because they wanna have 1 billion subscribers, and they want to have 1 million subscribers, and they want to make a bunch of money off of it or something like that. That should not be your goal. If you're having fun doing it, if you're having fun making videos, everything just kind of comes into place. That's what I did. I just do it for fun. I enjoy doing it. That's why I love doing it. Why else would I do it, If I hated my job, if I hated doing this, I wouldn't do it anymore. All right.
I got the next one.
Ooh. Go ahead.
Is Amanda your wife or your girlfriend? We are just dating, boyfriend, girlfriend. I'm also going to jump ahead and address the one if we're planning any kids, and that would be no. The end.
Well, no, not currently planning any kids, no. Like, because we're not married or anything, so we'll have to see when things come down to it. How can you play with me? No. That is the best answer I can give you. Live streams on 4 o'clock U.S. Central Time on Fridays. I try and play with as many people as possible. At the moment, I can only really play with people who have iOS devices, so sorry, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles, my friends. Doesn't always work out the way I want it to. There's a lot of reasons behind that, but just I tried my best to make it work for Android users as well, but just Facebook sucks major balls, and they don't like me, and I hate them. I hate Facebook. Okay, go ahead, Amanda. Keep on going.
Would you shave your beard and mustache for charity? And does Amanda like it?
Go ahead, the second one.
I like it. Yeah. Sometimes it's a little pokey.
Oh no,
Pokey. It looks good.
Well, it's just like, I'm just like, oh, how you doing? Like, ugh, jabber like a sword. Just rub it all over things.
I think you should grow it out for charity, though. That would be funny.
Grow it out for charity? Well, I guess, here's the thing.
In order to, like, shave it, it has to be, like, really crazy looking in the first place.
That is true.
You can't just, like, shave this for charity. No one's going to get
the reason why I grow a beard is because I'm lazy.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize that.
Yeah.
I just don't want to shave.
Just really lazy.
I'm lazy.
Yeah.
I really am. So then, like, the best way, like, I don't want to have, like, a crazy beard, because that's, like, it also takes time to, like, groom it and, like, keep it clean and everything. So I just wait until it gets kind of long, where I'm like, okay, this is kind of annoying, and then I shave it. And then, like, it, like, takes me, like, I literally spend 10 minutes, 15 minutes on my beard a month. Like, I can't, it's probably the least out of almost anybody.
It's pretty bad.
I know, it's really bad. Like, I don't do anything. I don't do anything with my hair. I don't do anything. Oh, that was another question. I shouldn't have said that. Oh, man, I'm ruining the Q&A.
Just answer it now.
No, because then I'm going to read it later.
Okay, fine. Where are we?
Have you recently watched other BTD channels except for Ov, Molt, and Nick? Well, first of all, I don't even watch Ov, Molt, or Nick. No offense to them. I'm not saying that they make bad content or anything. I just kind of choose not to watch other... I just, in general, don't really like watching other people's videos. So, no offense to them, I just don't watch them. And that means including any other smaller YouTubers as well. I just don't watch you guys, sorry. Sometimes every once in a while, like, I'll be looking at my videos or checking them out, making sure everything's going down, or checking out the comments, and then, like, I'll see some stuff on the side over there. And then in that scenario, if I see, like, a really cool title, I'm like, oh, man, I gotta check this out. What's going on over here? Then I'll click on it and just be like, oh, okay. And I'll, like, watch it for, like, 5 seconds just to get the gist of it, and then I'll turn it off. So, like, no, I don't really watch people's videos. How do you feel about other new BTD YouTubers? More power to you, man. More power to you. Awesome. Make good videos though. I don't like new BTD YouTubers that make completely within reason. Because of course, when I started, my videos were not amazing. I actually couldn't even record sound when I first started recording videos. So I used to put like music over it. That's how I started my stuff off. So when you're making videos, of course, it is a gradual process into better videos. But don't make really crappy videos on purpose. I see people like recording the entire screen and like making like a 12-second video and they're like my video and subscribe. And I'm like, no, why would anybody subscribe to that? You didn't even record the right part of the video. You made just like a terrible video. So at least make it okay and then get better over time.
Cool.
How old are we?
You first.
I am 24. I had to think about that for a second. So you don't think about your age anymore at this point.
And I am 26.
Holy crap, she's a grandma. Oh my good, 26 years old.
Most of the year, Chris and I are only 1 year apart. But then I have my birthday before he has his.
My birthday's coming up.
We become 2 years apart.
My birthday is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of exciting. Can I play other games? Well, I do play some other games on my other channel, my Super John Bombo 3 channel. Lately, I have been sort of slacking with that, I will admit it. I've kind of been sucking it up. And the main reason why is because I was playing Fallout 4, and then I realized that my graphics card couldn't really handle the game very well while recording. So I made really bad videos, and I got upset with that. I don't like making bad videos. So I was like, you know what? Instead of making bad videos, I'm going to wait it out, and I'm going to wait until I get a better graphics card, which I just got. So we're hopefully going to get some really good videos in fairly soon. That's the plan. But yes, I do play other games on my Super Giant Mama 3 channel. Feel free to check it out. It should be in the description, as per usual. As it is always in the description. What is my biggest pet peeve? That's another good question that's not even on here. I need to tell people. People that don't read the effing description. Read the description. They're always the same with like few little changes, and like I have thousands of videos.
If it's always the same, why would people read it?
Just once. All you gotta do is read it once, and then you'll know forever. But I get a lot of the same questions in the comments down there. Like, how do you record your videos? It's in the description. Want to know why I put it in the description? Because I got asked 100 times in the comments. And then people still don't read it.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Or can I play with you? That's my second biggest pet peeve. Maybe my first. I don't hate you for it. I just get annoyed by it.
What do you think will happen when you complete BTD 2? What does that mean?
I don't know.
BTD.
Let's skip it. What is your favorite tower? Lately, Go ahead. Do you have any ideas?
I like ninjas. They're pretty sweet. I have not played this game in a while, though, so...
I know. You gotta get back into it.
Maybe.
My favorite tower... I can't give you a good answer. Alright. Back in the day, when boomerangs were boss, I loved boomerangs. But I didn't just like boomerangs because they were really good. I liked boomerangs because I liked boomerangs. Then ninjas just became too freaking good, you know? Ninjas in all these games, you can use them in almost every situation everywhere. So I'm just like, alright, well, ninjas are kind of good, so... Does that make them my favorite tower? Maybe, when they're freaking amazing. Like, you kind of have to make them your favorite tower because you use them the most. But more recently, I've been starting to like dart monkeys because I use dart monkeys in every single situation. I always use 0-3 dart monkeys, or I'm going to get a super monkey fan club eventually. Maybe a juggernaut. So I'm like, right now, probably dart monkeys are my favorite tower. But I'm still going to stick with boomerang. That's going to be my final answer. Boomerang.
New tower, question mark?
New tower. Oh man, if we made a new tower. I mentioned this a few times in my live streams, but I always wanted to see a monkey tank. Or tank monkey.
I think somewhere on there they mentioned.
Yes, they've known, they hear me talk about the tank monkey every once in a while. Should be tank monkey or monkey tank?
Monkey tank sounds better.
Yeah, I think monkey tank sounds better too.
What would it do?
So here's the thing. Alright, I don't know. Okay, I don't know all the rules and everything. I want to go and actually think about how I want to design him and everything, but just from like basic thoughts, this is how I want him to be designed. I want like him to like shoot a bullet, and then once you upgrade it, it shoots a bullet and explodes. All right, but I don't want it to be like a cannon. I want it to have to shoot through a certain number of balloons before it explodes. So technically, you could like not have it explode if it doesn't go through enough balloons. So like that adds a new strategic part to the monkey tank. And then a couple other upgrades would be like making it bigger, make the explosion bigger, make him shoot more or whatnot. And then also I want to have some sort of like minigun. Maybe like on the right side have a minigun. And then for the ability, I really don't know. But it would be kind of cool to be able to move him. Like, you know, he can move in a straight line or something like that. Or he'd move away towards something. I think it would be cool. I just don't know if I want that to happen yet. Or even if it would be a possibility. But you have to use it as ability, so you can't just move it back and forth all the game. It just... If you like a better spot for a certain level or something like that, it'd just be an interesting ability to have. Does that sound cool?
Sure.
Doesn't sound cool to her.
Who makes the art for your monkeys on your thumbnails and streams?
Do you know?
It's not you, is it?
No, kind of.
I
always make the final product. So, if you guys have seen the recent art. Basically, I had my Super Science Animator, which, yes, I do have another channel where I talk about science things. It's always in the description. Oh, my goodness, yes. So, I asked him to make me some pictures, and I asked him to do certain towers and certain things, like I told him what I wanted to see, and he did a very good job of designing these towers in a specific or new way and made them look kind of cool. So I was very happy with them. He made them into PNGs. So basically, if you know what a PNG is, it means there's no background. So I can just toss it into any thumbnail or any picture that I want. So I'm actually the final maker of putting things together and making everything happen, but he made me those monkeys, or the artwork.
Pretty cool.
Yes.
Have you ever spoken to fans personally?
Have you? Do you have any fans?
Occasionally, there's like an influx of stalkers on League of Legends.
Oh.
That I.
Ooh. Where they're like, oh, hey,
I don't really
Amanda,
talk
are you
to
a
them.
girl? Amanda the Panda?
Yeah.
Want to hang out?
No.
And they never ask you to hang out? Ever ask you for, like, your Skype or anything?
Nope.
Really? Never?
Never.
Well, they ever ask you to be your friend? Just because you're a girl?
On League?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the
I
time?
don't think it's just because I'm a girl, though.
Because you're cool and you're
Yeah.
fun and you're a girl?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Fair enough.
You already answered. Do you ever play other BTD YouTubers?
I never
off
answered the
camera?
other one.
Oh.
Have I ever spoken to my fans
Oh,
personally?
I'm sorry.
A few people on Skype. Other than that, no. But, like, no, like, when I say that, I mean, like, people who have helped me out with my channel and people that I've known since the very beginning of my channel. Like, sometimes we do random collabs or I ask them about favors or ask them about the game or whatnot, and they usually help me out.
Cool.
So, yes, sometimes I've spoken to people personally, but never in real life. Do you play other BTD YouTubers off camera? I kind of already answered that. Not really. I don't really have enough time to do it.
Have you watched animes? I've never heard of any of those in that list.
Yeah, no, I've heard people telling me to watch One Punch Man. I've heard people saying that was a really, really good one. Sword Art Online, I haven't watched a lot of animes, that's the thing. First of all, no, I have not watched a lot of them. I watched Full Metal Alchemist, the first version. I started watching the second version, and it was just like the same thing, same main story. I was like, this is kind of lame. I actually like the first one better overall so far. I haven't gotten to the end yet. I'm only on like episode 10 or whatever. But yes, I don't watch that much anime in general. Netflix seems to think I love anime though, and it always recommends anime to me, which I guess is kind of fun. When will you do a fan meetup, or will I even do a fan meetup? Amanda, you gonna do a fan meetup? You want to meet people?
That'd be fun.
Be fun? Not for me. I'm an honest person, and I think most people would probably say that they would love to do fan meetups, or even like doing fan meetups and stuff. And they like being celebrities. They like being popular. They like being famous. I don't like doing any of those things. I don't like being popular. I don't want to be a celebrity, and I don't want to be famous. I like making videos, and I like making people happy. Does not mean I want people to give me special treatment or think that I'm famous. So, you guys probably can't even see my second hand. It's just, wrong side. So, yeah, I continue to think, like, center a video in between us. But, you guys would obviously like to meet me and everything, but I'm really shy. I don't really like big groups of people.
I would be mainly concerned about
stalkers.
people, like, following us.
Stalkers
I'm
as
not
well.
gonna lie.
Yes. I would be afraid of stalkers as well. I'm sure it happens more often than you think. And yeah, I mean, overall, it's not that I hate you guys. It's not that I don't want to meet you. It's just I wouldn't enjoy it myself as a person. Does that mean it's not going to happen? I might go to like a random show or something eventually. Maybe I'll bring her. We'll have a little desk or something. I don't know.
Comic-Con
Yeah, like one of those
anime.
Comic Cons or something like that. Well, you guys can take pictures with me or whatnot. I don't know what you guys even want to do, but shake my hand, I suppose. Though I did also recently, I sent a bunch of pictures or a bunch of stickers to people because they downloaded the game they downloaded Star Wars for me, and I sent like 20-something pictures to people, or not pictures. I keep saying pictures, stickers. Sent stickers to people, so that is I actually held that in my hand. I actually signed it for them, and I actually mailed it to them, and I sent them that. So they do own some things. Amanda helped me.
Yay.
So, man, where are we, dude? Where are we?
Do you play any sports?
Oh, do you play any sports?
I cannot in good conscience say that I play sports.
No, she does not play very many sports. Here's the thing: she's not terrible.
I'm up for whatever. I don't play. Like, I wouldn't say I'm good at sports, and I don't usually play them.
She can twirl flags.
Yeah,
that's a sport.
I was in color guard for a while.
Flips them around and crap.
Yeah.
She's played a bunch with me. She's played basketball with me. She's played tennis with me. She's played frisbee. She's played softball. Not ultimate frisbee, but frisbee golf. She's done frisbee golf.
We played ultimate a couple times.
No, we never played ultimate together.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
We were friends. When we didn't have enough.
Did
for
you
softball.
play?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She played ultimate frisbee. I don't remember that at all. But me, I love sports. I love playing sports whenever possible. The problem is, a lot of my friends are too busy or they don't like playing sports anymore. So it's kind of sad. So I need to make some new friends or like join a league or something like that. But I love everything. Oh man, football, anything that makes me run or do things or like show off how good I am at things. basketball, football, ultimate frisbee. I don't really like golf, and I'm not a huge fan of bowling. But other than that, I like pretty much all of them. Pretty much the best way for me to say it is if you can smoke and or drink while playing that game, it's probably not my favorite.
Alrighty.
A little ping pong. We got ping pong table.
Yeah. I'm good at ping pong.
She's pretty good at ping pong. She's pretty good at ping pong. Yeah, she beats me all the time. Do I watch any sports? No, I do not watch any sports, and that's the weird thing about me.
I watch all the TCU footballs.
She went to TCU, so she loves TCU football because she was a flag twirler for him.
Yeah.
So she got to march for him in crab. So. Yeah.
And I didn't swing my arms like this.
Is that how it goes?
No.
Flip, 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 flippity flop, flippity flip, catch, underleg flip. Something like that.
Something like that.
Oh man, I just realized we're not recording the audio.
This whole time?
Yeah, this whole time.
Are you sure? You're right. I'm done. I'm not doing it again.
I'm just joking. I got her. All right.
I looked at the thing and the red button's not on, so I was like, oh, he's right. We're not recording it.
No, it is recording, I believe. I hope. So, will I post more on my second channel? Abso-freaking-lutely, man. Now that I got my graphics card going, hopefully everything will work smoothly. I hope. Will there be more animations? Ooh. Well, first of all, Super Science animations? Yes, obviously. I'll keep going with the Super Science animations. But putting them on Super Jump Mobile 2, they're very expensive to make. They're kind of hard to make. I'm not the best animator in the entire world. And...
You're not the one animating it.
Well, yeah, I know. But, like, getting everything set up and making sure everything runs smoothly, like, I have to make the audio for the animation, before the animation. So I have to plan everything out, like, really, really well. So
lots of work.
It's a lot of work, and it's really hard to do. And like when I did the balloon animation, I don't know if you guys realized, but like for all the sound effects, I was sitting there with my microphone, slamming a door, and holding a balloon and press it. I literally put water on the balloon and went like, and it was making the squeaky noise. And then when like the balloon monkey on his chest thing, I don't even remember what I did. I think I wrote it on the carpet. I was like, Char! Or maybe it was even on my own. Oh no, it was on my hair. I remember. It was on my hair. For the monkey chest. So I made all those sound effects, and I had to put them all into play and make them all work, for an animation. So will there be more animations? I'm not going to say no, but I'm not going to say abso-freaking-lutely.
What was your job before YouTube?
I used to work at a garden shop. I worked at a garden shop for about 8 years. That was my only job. What did I do there? A lot of crap. Honestly, it was very manual labor-y job. The cool thing about that job is I did a lot of stuff that like made me, I guess, grow up a little bit. Like I worked on a roof. I like painted the roof silver so it would reflect sunlight and not absorb it because it was such an old building. I literally went on top of greenhouses. I did a ton of crap on like this really old 80-year-old greenhouse where you had to like paint the windows. You had to like cut all the stuff off of the windows and like refill it with caulk and all this other stuff. And it was very, very scary because it was glass windows and like you're climbing up this nearly like 45, 50 degree thing and like you could easily fall through the freaking roof and just fall straight down and die. It was very scary. So yes, I have done a lot of things there. I fixed an air conditioner. I've done all this other stuff. I lifted things. I had to deal with a lot of people. So I felt like it was a good thing for me because I grew up doing a lot of random stuff that I know otherwise would never know how to do any of these things. So that was good. But yeah, I mean, it was time for me to move on. It was obviously like a minimum wage paying job, and it wasn't the greatest job in the entire world, and there's really no way for me to move up very much. Amanda is a
occupational therapist.
And she did what before that?
Nothing. That's what I wanted to do.
No, you had other jobs.
I know, but that's what I do now.
Just like my other job.
Yeah, but I don't have a YouTube channel, so that is my job before YouTube.
If you could, would you make your job YouTube if you could make $1 billion a year?
Probably. It's pretty tempting.
What about $1 million a year?
Probably.
What about $100,000 a year?
I don't know.
You don't know?
What would I do?
So it's all about the money for you.
What kind of channel would I have?
It's a good question.
You can't really have an occupational therapist.
You could be a video game channel. People always ask me, when is Amanda going to make a video game channel?
I'm not that good at video games.
You don't need to be good at video games. You need just me to have fun. Have fun playing.
I don't know. Do you fix your hair often?
I do not. At all. I used to, like, back in the day, when I used to wake up for school, sometimes if my hair was, like, straight up like this, I would just take water and I just go like this really quick before I went out the door. That's how, that was, like, my...
Tell them who cuts your hair.
My mom. My mom
never
cuts
gotten
my hair.
an actual haircut, people. Just let that
I
sink in.
am slightly embarrassed by that. Amanda should not have brought that up. But yes, my mom cuts my hair. The thing is, I grew up with my mom cutting my hair every single time, and it's like if you do have the same person do your hair for 20-something years, it's just like, and it's free, and she just does it in like 10 minutes. You're like, why not? So, like, yeah, I don't know. Mom cuts my hair.
I was gonna kidnap you before the last time to take you to a hairdresser, but I missed it. I was out of town.
Oh, too bad. Too bad.
How does King of the Hill work? I'm really proud of myself, guys. I just knew what KOTH stood for.
You are very good, yeah. I didn't even realize that. I don't know. I don't really want to explain it now, but basically it's an ongoing tournament for BTD Battles Flash or BTD Battles Mobile to see who the best player in the world is. And I don't know. It's pretty good. I don't know. It's pretty fun. I don't know. You'll figure it out. Google it.
Would you sing or rap a BTD song? Somebody wrote a parody on Can't Be Stopped. It's called Can't Be Popped. And I don't know what your answer is going to be, but I think the answer should be, yeah, abso-freaking-lutely. Christian rap the song for you.
I have written a parody for Balloon Star Defense a long time ago. It was the Pokemon theme song. And I had one of my friends from a long time ago do the thing before I even did my own commentaries. So yes, I have done a BTD parody in the past where we actually sang and edited out the Pokemon song to make it Balloon Star Defense related. I don't know where that video is and I don't know what it's called, but it has been done before. Will I do another one? I don't have any in the plans, and I wouldn't do it by myself, but if somebody really wanted to make a BTD parody and they just like needed my voice, I would help you. I would help you out for sure.
Careful what you wish for.
I am not a good singer and I'm not a good rapper, so don't expect it to be good. I could probably rap things because I can talk really fast, but other than that, I don't have any like fluidity. You know, I'm not a fluid guy. I'm more like ice chunks, like flowing down a glacier. You know, it's like, and then they fall in the ocean, they cause a giant wave and kill people.
Will there ever be a BTD Battles 2?
I freaking hope so. I think Balloon Star Defense 6 is more likely to happen because it came out earlier. But I think, honestly, that might be their big money makers, like Balloon Star Defense Battles 2. The only thing is, a lot of people say, what can make it better? Like, BTD Battles is already amazing. New towers, new maps, new games, just difference. You know, sometimes when you go from Age of Empires 1 to Age of Empires 2 or StarCraft 1 to StarCraft 2, they're already amazing games. But you just add more, you add new things, you add interesting things, and you can make whatever game you want even better. And I think that's what they're going to do. I don't know that this game is going to come out. I don't know if BTD 6 will come out. I'm hoping. In fact, I hoped that it came out for 2015, and then it didn't. So now I'm hoping for 2016, and if it doesn't, I'll hope for 2017. I just don't know. But the way I think about it is, they make tons of money off of these games, right? They have to. Why would they just stop making games? It just doesn't make any sense. So I think something's probably going to happen within a year or two. At least I hope.
How much YouTube do you watch?
Very little.
Yeah, I can't say I really watch anything.
I don't even watch my own videos. Like, I'll watch a couple minutes of them every once in a while. But in general, I'm like, I already said all that stuff. I don't need to listen to myself. But I do watch some science stuff, and like when I was building my computer, I watched Linus Tech Tips a lot. He taught me how to build a computer, so I really appreciated him. But like when I have things that I need to know,
yeah,
I watch YouTube.
We watched the dog grooming one.
We watched how to groom our puppy on YouTube. So like, I don't know. It's
random
nice.
Stuff like that.
It's nice to just watch random stuff like that. But in general, I'm not like an everyday go to YouTube and watch like this certain person for 30 minutes per day, which I assume a lot of you might do for me, which is kind of nice and kind of exciting too.
Do we have any consoles?
Oh boy, do we? What do we have?
Well, I have the Wii U.
We got the Wii U, we got the PS4, we got the N64, we got the PS3, PS2.
Forgot about that N64.
We got the Nintendo Wii. We have I have 4 Game Boys. I got 2 regular Game Boys, Game Boy SP, Game Boy Advance.
I only have 1 Game Boy.
Another Game Boy. It's 3 Game Boys. Got a lot of stuff. But how much do we really play? PS4, Wii U.
Mostly when we have
Friends over. Or we've been playing Rock Band a lot lately, so that's been pretty fun. I really want to have us play a ping pong game and record that, though. I think that'd be fun. I think it'd be really fun. What do you think about that?
Only if I win.
Maybe we'll let her win.
No. Where was it?
Okay, here we go. Chris, can you try some new games on your main channel? I try to do that on Mondays. Monday Fun Day. Oh my goodness, we don't need to answer all those.
You already did the tank one. Gaming setup video? Question mark.
Yes, I will do that. I let that was a note to myself. That was actually not supposed to be a question. That is okay though.
How did you come up with the name Super John Bombo 2?
Oh, crazy story. I made it up. The end. That was it's as easy as that. Random thing when I was making an AOL name, Super John Bumbo.
Are you a fast typer?
Absolutely I am. I could probably type 100 words per minute. Faster than you.
Yeah, I'm
faster than everybody.
Fast enough to be functional at typing, but
Here's a quick story. Back when I was in, because I didn't do a lot of computer things as I was young because I didn't have the internet. So when I was a sophomore in high school, I took a typing class, and it was right at that point when I started playing Guitar Hero. So it was like my fingers were very like, I can't do anything with my fingers. And then all of a sudden I started playing Guitar Hero and trying to type at the same time, and my fingers got really nimble and really fast at the same time. So it was like my brain like focused on like my fingers for a long time. And that made me type even better. So I started off the class typing like 5 words per minute, maybe 7 or something like terrible. And by the end I was doing like 30 or 40. And now I'm up to about 100. So
cool. I don't know
pretty
how
awesome.
fast I type. I don't know.
Probably like 70. 70's pretty fast.
I don't know.
60.
What's your goal for 2017?
I do not have a goal.
Not a goal for like how many subscribers?
I don't have a goal for subscribers. I have a happiness goal. My goal is to make all of my subscribers happy.
Oh, every last one of them?
That is impossible.
Really
that is impossible to make every single one happy. But I will do my best to make them all happy. That is my goal. I think it's a good goal.
Where do we see ourselves in 10 years?
I hope I'm still making YouTube videos. It doesn't have to be, I mean, it's probably going to be something like Ninja Kiwi related or gaming related. It doesn't have to be Bloons related necessarily. But I hope I'm doing something YouTube related. Absolutely. As far as my, I don't know. And then I hope I'm living. I hope I'm not dead. Hope I'm having fun in life. I hope I have a nice house and stuff.
Cool.
And a pool. I hope I have a pool. And a dog. Maybe 2 dogs. Maybe 3 dogs. I don't know how many dogs I want.
Yeah. I hope Luna's still hanging in there.
Yeah, I mean, she'll be just 10 years. She could last 10 years.
Yeah.
You think it can last like 12, 13 sometimes. 14 maybe.
Mm-hmm. And I won't have any more student loans.
Yeah, there we go. How is making videos now compared to the time when you only had 1,000 or less subs? I do a lot better job. It's the same amount of trying. It's just that I'm better at what I do. I'm still not perfect. I am not an artist. That's my biggest issue. Is like I am the entity of a lack of artist.
Okay.
That's why I need some of Amanda. I need some.
Doesn't make any sense, but okay.
I am the essence of a lack of artist.
There you go.
What did I say?
Entity.
I'm the essence of a lack of artist. Of a non-artist. I cannot do art. I don't draw. I draw stick figures. And like when people do a lot of these like cool things and everything, like make their channel look cool, I'm just like, dude, how the heck did they like? How do you do that, man? So like in Photoshop and everything, like I'm trying to learn Photoshop and like it's just really hard for me. So trying to like keep up with all that stuff is kind of difficult. But I'm a lot less shy. I'm a lot more normalized, I guess. Normal. I'm like who I am. I've always been like like back in the day, I couldn't be who I really was because I was too shy to be who I really was on camera. And then I got used to talking, and I'm just like, whatever, man, it doesn't matter. I can be myself now. So I guess that's the main difference.
Cool.
I started talking in my videos. I used to just do music. So those are the biggest differences.
What keeps you motivated to make videos?
To make people happy. I like making people happy.
That's cute.
I like when I go to the comments down there and I look and I see. Well, first of all, when I look at the likes on the video, if I see like over 1,000 likes and like less than 10 dislikes, I'm like, well, those 10 dislikes are just jerks who don't like me. So like that's fine if you want to dislike like those 10 dislikes. But I'm like in general, if I don't have like a 300 likes to 1,000 likes thing, like I'm making people happy. And even the 1,000 likes, like even 1,000 to 300, that makes me very unhappy. Like just the 300 people, I'm like, wow, what did I do wrong on this video? So my motivation is the like bar and the comments. When people say, your videos make me happy, or like, I'm going through a really rough time in my life, I'm kind of depressed, but I come home and I watch your videos and they make me happy, and I'm like, wow, that is very sweet and very awesome, and I'm glad that I can help. And I do my best to try and make a lot of people happy like that.
On a different note, what annoys you the most when playing battles?
What about you? What annoys you?
Well, I haven't played in a while.
Why'd you quit?
I don't know.
What about Bloons Monkey City? What do you hate about Bloons Monkey City?
Bloons Monkey City is the worst, y'all.
Why?
Because it would be like level 1 and random stupid balloons that there's no way you can afford to do anything with would already be coming out.
Yeah.
And then you would prepare for that the next game, but that wouldn't be what came out anymore.
Be different.
That's how long ago I played Bloons Monkey City. I don't even know if that's how it is anymore. Does it stay the same when you replay it?
I think it is the same now.
Yeah, that made
For
me
the
so
most part.
angry, guys. It was so infuriating.
The randomness, I guess. So she hated the randomness about the game.
What's next?
I never really answered.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What annoys Chris the most? I don't really have a good answer for that. I don't know. Everything seems
Cheaters.
Cheaters and hackers, which doesn't happen very often. But whenever I see it happening, that or extreme lag or glitches. But people in general don't make... You know what? The Cobra is kind of annoying. Late game Cobras, those can get pretty annoying. When everybody just sends back BFBs back at me, it's like, I can't really stop the Cobras, man. Go ahead.
Are there other YouTubers that you admire or inspire you? Sounds like no.
I'm not trying to be mean to any other YouTubers, and I don't think I make the best videos out there. I think there are people that make better videos than me, abso-freaking-lutely, and they deserve more subscribers and more views than me, abso-freaking-lutely. But there's none.
You're doing your thing, man.
I'm just here doing my thing. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I just do my own thing, and like, good for them, maybe good for me, and yeah.
You do you.
You do you, I'll do me. And everybody will be happy. What's the funniest dog story we have? And that's the end. That is the end.
Well, I don't know if this is like the funniest thing ever, but lately Luna has been an escape artist out of her pen.
Oh, yeah.
And so the first time it happened,
She's a magician.
I really just thought like, oh, maybe I didn't latch the gate well enough. But then the next time, I like made sure, man, that I like hooked that thing properly. And then we came home and she was like gone. Yeah. Well, not gone. She was still in the house, but not where we expected to find her. And the gate was still latched.
Yes. And we were like, how the heck
She's
did she
like
jump
freaking
over? And the gate, the
Yeah.
gate was like 4 feet tall. Like, maybe, yeah, probably like 3.5, 4 feet tall. We're like, how the heck did she jump over that thing? She like climb up it?
We should like
Videotape it and
Yeah.
just see what happens?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should.
Pretty awesome.
I don't really have the funniest dog story.
She runs into things a lot.
She does. She's very
She
derpy.
runs like full speed ahead, straight into things.
I really liked it. Was one of the first days we had this big purple ball. It's very bouncy.
Yeah.
And we have a hill in our backyard. And, like, she'd like to chase the ball around a little bit. And she, like, jumps on it a little bit. Like, not like crazy, but she'll, like, jump on it. And she just sits on it sometimes. And it was the one time I threw it down the hill in the backyard.
She was chasing
She was chasing it, and then she tried to jump on it. And as she jumped on it, she just went... And she, like, flipped head over, like, somersaulted over the thing. And then just, like, God, I was very confused, like, where am I? And it was just hilarious to watch, because it was kind of like a rag doll just flipping over in the midair. I'm like, I'm glad she didn't get hurt or anything. But it was just very funny to watch.
She's also been pretty funny with the snowballs. Like,
Throw
you throw a snowball, not necessarily at her.
At her in the face.
Yeah, well... Okay, but then she still is, like, looking around for it, like, 30
So
seconds
where did
later,
it go?
wondering where the cool ball went.
And that is it. Amanda's going to give the outro.
Nope. It's your job. It's your channel.
I did the intro. You got to do the outro.
Okay, that's all we got for you today. And have a...
Super duper...
delicious day.